We're doing a reading for Gemini now. I'll go ahead and introduce myself one more time. My name's Daniela. I am Purple Star Tarot. I am your dice diviner. I am your cosmic cleric, and I'm going to be rolling these astrology dice to see what the cosmos wants you to focus in on right now. So Gemini, next reading is for you. Okay. First thought when I saw these that rolled out is, Gemini, you are to bring to light the darkness. Okay. That may sound a little crazy, but I'll tell you why I say this. Okay. The first one that rolled out is the sun. Okay. The sun is the situation at hand, and the sun is the sun. You know, we know what the sun is. I don't gotta tell you that. But the sun is the energy that you receive, your life force that you shine outwards. And I'll show you the cards so we can use our intuition together. Sun is source. Okay, so that sun is the situation at hand, and then the actions, the feelings around that is represented by the next one that we see there, and that is Scorpio. Okay, and when I think about Scorpio energy, it's like, that's why I said the darkness, because that's like looking at the mysteries of life. That's looking at the depths. That's looking inside of yourself. That's really looking at what's hidden, right? So it's like what is hidden wants to be brought to the light. The word on this one, we got investigate. Okay, investigate. And then the last one I look at, this tells me, so this is number 3, obviously, we know number 1, 2, 3. Number 3, that corresponds to the astrology house, okay? And the third house, that is familiar energy for you, Gemini, because third house, you're the third sign. It goes Aries, Taurus, Gemini, third house. Third house is communication, expression. But yeah, so what I'm feeling is that there's something that's not being communicated. Bring it out. I see you, and then bring it out, bring it out. That's what it's all talking about. Thank you, Dana. Yes, this is what is showing here, Gemini. There's something inside of you that you may not be communicating, or maybe even like, it kind of feels like there might be something that might be a little taboo, and you're like, ooh, I'm trying to keep it bright and light and shiny and cheerful, and everything that I express, I want it to be all sunshine and rainbows. But you got some scorpions inside of you, right? You got some darkness that you're not bringing to the light, and that's what this message, it kind of feels like, is. Like, this even goes in alignment with what I was saying about eclipse season. Like, the eclipse is all about the dark and the light. We're having dark time in the middle of the day. Like, it's wanting you to bring that dark, burn out that stuff from the past, that icky stuff from the past that you're like, I'm gonna just stuff it deep down and pretend like it doesn't exist. No. You're a storyteller. Gemini energy is all about expression, storytelling, that kind of energy. So it's like finding a way to get that yucky out the closet, clean it out so we have room for new things to come out. But tell your story. Tell your story. Next, I'm going to look at tarot cards and see how this all plays out, see what energy, what guidance we have going forward for you. Okay, so just like I do a reading in person, I'm going to have you split the deck. I'm going to split the deck for you. I feel like I need to ring my bell. Okay, splitting the deck. 3 cards. Do I have my whole deck upside down? No, I don't, actually. Okay. Spill it. You see these cups? You see these cups? Okay, so this just really goes to what I was talking about, because seven of cups. What was I saying? Sunshine and rainbows. And what came out? We got rainbows, we got stars, but you see that star is a tear. Okay, It's really important when you're reading tarot cards to like really look at the images that are on here as well. Is whenever I see this card, it's like the story that I tell is that you got many cups to choose from. Cups being our emotions. Okay? And when we got it upside down, our emotions maybe were upside down. We're letting everything spill, right? But also, okay, one of these cups got a snake on it. One of these cups is on fire, which it says passion, extremes, okay? But you have choices, right? Not all of these cups are always going to be the best cups to drink from, okay? If you're thirsty, you're not going to want to drink a cup of fire. You probably don't want to drink a cup that has a snake on it, right? So this is really having you look at your cups in a different perspective. Look at them this way, okay? So there is one of these cups that you have been ignoring. One of these situations, one of these emotions that you have been ignoring that needs to be communicated. Okay? So with this guidance here, okay, like I said, Scorpion is what's coming out in the middle. Going with the Two of Wands. What I'm feeling is that there might have been like a sour situation in the past. Because the Two of Wands is a card of, okay, first let me go back. Two is balance, connections, partnerships, wands, fire. Okay, fire, fire. What I was just saying, you don't want to drink fire. And then fire's coming out right here. So with this last one coming out, justice. Okay, I feel that this is showing that it's long overdue for you, Gemini, to tell the story about that nasty situation that happened. Because, like I said, you're probably all bubbly and let's talk about what's happy and what's good and all this kind of stuff. But it's like, we got to look at the ugly situations, the ugly partnerships that happened in the past too, and being able to bring justice to your situation. So there's something that I feel like you've been protecting yourself from, protecting other people from, just keeping it light and bubbly and happy and cartoons and good stuff and rainbows, right? But this is really saying that, hey, there's something that is still probably deep down in there that maybe you had a bad relationship or you let people abuse you. You let people walk all over you. You thought it was love. You thought it was passion. But it really was just a snake. Okay, so don't be afraid to tell your story. Don't be afraid to speak up. Let me look at the cards underneath as well. Emperor. Knight of Wands. Four of Swords. Okay. Swords sitting on top of the Justice there. Okay, and Emperor. So, yeah, this is telling you, you're wise. You gotta... The first phrase that came to my mind, I'm not going to say that because it's inappropriate. But Emperor energy, that's Aries energy. We got that owl on your shoulder. The words on there, law and order. We got law and order and we got justice coming out. So this really sounds like, I mean, even if you don't read tarot, you see law and order. Da-dum. And then you see justice. It's like somebody needs to hear that truth however you go about it. Okay, so first, Gemini coming to my mind. I'm thinking of a Gemini that I know that is a storyteller. And to tell a little bit of their story without saying too much is that they have had past situations that maybe were not the best for them. And understanding that at an adult age, God, how am I going to say this? It's like you don't want to let it linger. You don't want to let that bad feeling stick inside of you for so long because that's honestly you stabbing your own heart, stabbing yourself, shaming yourself for stuff that might have happened in the past. Okay? But this is really time for you to set the record straight, for you can actually get some rest. Whatever this thing that is keeps playing in your head, like, this is time for you to take some rest and recover from that situation, because it has taken the toll on your life, right? And you have had to protect yourself, but you're doing it in like the nice way, not trying to ruffle feathers. But I feel you're creative enough to be able to tell your story, maybe in an impersonal way where you're not talking directly about yourself. Like, maybe you want to write a song, maybe you want to write a story or a poem or paint a picture. Being able to express this hurt. What just came to my mind? Unbreak My Heart by Toni Braxton. Unbreak My Heart. You are to unbreak your own heart. That person from the past is not going to do anything to help your current situation, because I feel like this is your own prison. Oh my God. Like, what's coming to my mind, like, if you just understood how the way my brain works, it's like, it's just song after song after song. And before I say words, some of the words I say are because of lyrics. So I don't know if you're clairaudient. This is a gift and a curse. I call it my radio station that current always plays in my head, my mental jukebox. But something has been playing a lot in your mind. Okay, swords is a mental energy. 4 is stability. So something that's kind of like rocked you off of your stability for yourself has caused you not to be able to rest. But the future guidance here for you is to get your story out in a creative, imaginative way. Don't let it stay inside. And if you know the Cranberries, that don't let it linger. That's what was coming to my mind. Creed, or is it Creed? My Own Prison. Okay. I should make a playlist of all the songs that come to my mind. But Gemini, the message for you is to get your story out there, communicate it in a creative new way that is going to be able to be helpful for yourself. Don't worry about the other people, the way it's going to be received. I'm going to look at one last card. This is what came out. King of Fire, King of Wands. Okay. King of Wands. I'll read what it says here. Motivational, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious, taking a leadership role, step into the spotlight, public speaking. Keep your eye on the big picture. Communicate your vision. I love when these words just come out, like everything I just said. Don't be sensitive to criticism. Okay? I feel like that was pretty freaking clear of what the message is for you. Communications on this card. Communications on this card. Partnerships. This is like bad communication, bad investment. This is what was hidden. Investigation. So put on your little journalism hat or your painter hat. Do painters wear hats? Yes, painter has hats. So whatever it is like you're being asked, Gemini, to bring about this message that you have had deep down inside. I feel like this is telling you editorial. If you've been like theatrical, I saw that, play, motivational speaker, something that you yourself have experienced. That bully, that person from the past that was not good to you, that situation that was not good for you, you are to speak about it. You are the authority. No one could speak about this in the way that you are able to speak about it. Whatever it was that was going on, being mistreated, giving your heart to somebody who did not deserve it. continually giving your affection to somebody who does not deserve it. Whatever it is, you need to cut them off. We got all these swords here. You got to cut them off. You got to make it right. I mean, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want to. You got free will, but it feels like it is in your best interest to get on your throne and say, hey, I'm the boss. I'm the boss of me. I'm not going to let this drag me down, because I don't know if this is a recent thing that happened or it's just something that you've been holding on to for a long time, but this is really telling you it's time to serve justice. It's time to get that balance for your life so you can rest and recover from what this situation was. So hopefully that was helpful for you, Gemini. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Let it out.